What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brainwavezz. We back at it. We in the lab. And today we got to talk about your girl, Scarface, Victoria. Some of y'all call her Glorilla. We're going to ask the question. Now that she seems to be having her stride and success, her videos are going viral on social media. She's getting into any and everything. We want to know, and we want to ask the question, is she going to get back to her siblings? Is she going to break her siblings off? I don't know, maybe 2,500? That's the question. And I want to ask you all that as well in the audience. For those of you that are here, I ask that you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button. And make sure you leave a comment after this live stream. Let me know what you think, okay? You know, it's been a lot of talk about this whole situation and how people feel, what's going on. You know, people were saying Glorilla's wrong. Some people are saying, she's not wrong. She's in the right. But we want to ask that question. You see, we want to ask that question because apparently she's been eating pretty good. She's been living pretty good, doing a lot of stuff as of late. I'm going to show you some things. We're gonna take a look at a couple of videos and just a couple of things, and I just want y'all to see. All right, I want y'all to see, and I want y'all to understand how well she's been doing. You see. Go ahead. What's up, Marissa? What's up, Maryland? What's up, Lively Cuts? Good to see y'all in the building. See, I just want to chop it up and have a conversation with y'all. Okay. As I told you, I've been watching this whole situation. And I'm fair and I'm straight down the middle. So I can't sit up there and get on Glorilla for not helping her family out and not get on another sibling. Now, there's still time. It's still early. But the question still lies. Are we going to see Scarface help her siblings out? Because all I've been seeing as of late in terms of videos and everything that's going on is her just stunting doing her thing. I haven't been seeing her pull up like, oh, I'm going to help my family. I haven't seen her make any videos or live streams saying, oh, I'm going to help my family. I ain't seen one yet. Maybe y'all seen it. If y'all seen it, let me know. I'm going to start showing you a couple of videos here or there. In this first video, we're going to take a look at, we're going to see if she's been, doing bad. We'll put it like this because the whole point was about her doing bad. All right. Let me get this one video here on the screen. Let me get this on the screen. Okay. And all of these are just clips. Okay. It's not like these are long videos. Okay. For you to expect long videos, that's not really going to come out right now. But these are clips. Okay. Let me see if I can find this particular video. Okay, so let's look at this. This is the latest video.
Damn, he all big as a motherfucker.
When you put them on, what it mean?
Shit, don't fuck with me with my foot going up your ass. It's going to fall up in that motherfucker. Shit. Oh, God. He all big. What size is it?
22.
Damn, my word size 5 and key.
Yeah, it was Shaq
Damn,
shoes.
Shaq. Hey. Man, you fill up the tub when you get up in them motherfucker, these big ass hoes in the bitch. Damn.
Now, of course, she's just trying on the shoes with Shaquille O'Neal. She's, I guess, trying on like with her feet to that size. But what we clearly see is that, she out dressing. She got clothes. She out shopping. Some people could say, well, maybe she window shopping. I mean, maybe she is, maybe she not. But the thing is, we see her out shopping. You see what I'm saying? There's some more, videos that I might actually pull up for y'all to take a look at. But the point is, she out and about. You see what I'm saying? She's out and about. She's doing a thing. You know what I'm saying? She hadn't been struggling. So that's what we trying to figure out. I just want to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me show you this other video. I just want to know what y'all think. I want to hear what the people. Uh, let, let me take. Hold on. Let me take a look at what y'all saying in the comment section real quick. Hold up a second. Give me 1 second here. Let me get to the comments. Besides everybody saying hello. You see, you got TT Baby. 1342 said that their sister ain't none of her real sisters, but she looked just like her. I don't know. Do you know where you saw that at, TT Baby? Was that an actual social media post or was that in a video? If you saw that in the video, can you let me know? Because I'll pull it up right now. I just want to know, and I want to check on the people because one thing we know for sure, we know for a fact that there are 10 siblings, okay? But the question is, are the people that's been posting real? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Lively Cut said, I think Lively Cuts, I think he's still salty just about the whole situation. I think a lot of people just getting mad, like they're getting so personal over the situation. Like, do you know them personally? You know, that's a question I would like to ask. Because sometimes people get so personally invested into this. You know, they put their emotions and their feelings in, and that clouds their judgment because they're like, hey, this is how I feel about the matter. And until my feelings change, you know, I'm not taking a different stance. You talking about she threw her sister under the bus. Glorilla threw her under the bus. What are you talking about? So if you say you can't respect it, you can't respect your girl that you're supposed to be supporting Glorilla either. I already played the tapes. Glorilla threw Brorilla, Scarface, Victoria under the bus. Said she was in a mental institution by the name of Lakeside. She broke out and a whole bunch of other stuff. She threw her under the bus too. So what are you talking about? Okay. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because a sibling, quote unquote, puts a video out and they throw you under the bus, don't mean that you make a video and you throw somebody else under the bus. Especially if you claim you better. And Glorilla made all these videos calling everybody B's and H's, talking about you ain't nothing. I'm the one getting the money. I'm getting this. But all we see right now is Scarface getting the money. So, I mean, she put stuff out there too. It ain't like she's squeaky clean. See, I go straight down the middle, just like I'm going straight down the middle with this particular live. What we asking, we saw Glorilla didn't financially come through with the money and support siblings. I'm not talking about mom and dad. I don't hear nothing about parents, okay? Supporting your parents and siblings are two different conversations. You supported your parents, but you're not supporting your siblings. Where's that $2,500 for the siblings or whatever the support's supposed to be? That is the question we asking. And if we put pressure on Glorilla for not doing it, now that we see Scarface, aka Victoria, aka Brorilla, successful, what is she gonna do financially? Or is she just hoarding the money, putting it in her pocket, doing the same thing that Glorilla did? And if we give her a pass, meaning Victoria, Scarface a pass for doing this, then we might as well give Glorilla a pass. And we might as well just drop the whole thing. We might as well forget the whole conversation even took place. Unless we're going to hold her accountable. Now, I shouldn't be the only one making a video about this. Why am I the only one making a live stream? I waited. I ain't seen nobody make a video. Nobody's really asking the question with a video. So it starts to make you wonder. It starts to make you wonder. It really starts to make you wonder. You start scratching your head like, You like, what is really going on here? You like, what is going on? We done seen all the videos. You know, we done seen the food videos. We done seen all the videos with her being out. That was just one of the videos. So I just want to know, am I the only one that's talking like this? Because There was another video the sister did, the oldest sister. She did a video explaining where she went and what took place. And I thought about getting into it, but I don't know. I might do it another day. Just depends on how much of a request. I just see post after post after post about how she doing good, she eating this and this and that. And like the point is, it's not about I see Marissa says I've given family large sums of money before and they have asked more since, but have. See, the thing is, when you give family money, it's not about just giving somebody money. Okay, if somebody's not a good steward over money, it don't matter how much money you can give them. They can hit the lottery for 800 or whatever for $1 billion. They're gonna be broke in 2 to 5 years if they last that long, because they're not a good steward of money. So what a lot of people got to understand is it's not about giving somebody money. It's about putting them on. It's about teaching. It's about growth. Is any of them teaching anybody and growing, or are they just all trying to use Glorilla's name? And it's like, hey, I'm Glorilla's sibling. I'm Glorilla's brother. I'm Glorilla's sister. And to get views and get likes and just use it to come up. Where's the videos of them talking about, yeah, ever since I came up, I'm able to do this for my family. I'm able to put them on. Now, we saw Scarface had a whole McDonald's thing when she bought hot and spices for her family. But that's just a hot and spicy. That ain't $2,500. Yeah, she spent $136 at McDonald's, but that ain't $2,500. Or should we say in that case, $2,300 and change. So the point that we try to make is that when you have people like this, listen, let me make something clear. I want to make something clear. If you don't support family members, then who the hell are you supposed to support? This is a question I want to ask, because a lot of people are selfish. A lot of people are only in it for themselves. And I talked about what the Bible says, and I know a lot of people don't follow the Bible. A lot of y'all watching me right now, y'all probably don't follow the Bible. Y'all might claim y'all follow the Bible, but y'all not following what the Bible says about giving. You see, the Bible doesn't say give because you feel like it. It doesn't say give to, oh, I like this person or I don't like this person, so I'm going to give it. No, none of that's in the Bible. That's you making up your mindset. And the Bible says to not lean to thine own understanding in Proverbs. That's you making up your own narrative, you determining what's right. And they got nothing to do with biblical scriptures and truth and standards. So the point that I'm making is that the Bible commands us to give. Give and it shall be given unto you. Some of the problems with people to this day, they don't give nothing. They don't give to nobody. They don't believe you're supposed to give. So you ain't getting nothing back. Now, when you give to people, it doesn't mean that you got to give your last cent and you give everything out of your pocket. That's just foolish. But it doesn't mean you can't help somebody out if you're in a position. Key phrase, in a position. If you're not in a position, then you're not in a position to help somebody out. If you're in a position, then you're supposed to help out. Glorilla is clearly in a position. Okay, this ain't like she just came out last year. What are we, 4 or 5 years in since Glorilla been out? She's in a position to be able to help siblings. Some of the things that the siblings asked for was not even money. And so when it comes to giving, a lot of people are only focused on the dollar bill. But I also raised the question, when it comes to giving, sometimes you just need to give your time. Sometimes you need to give a prayer. Sometimes you just need to come kick it, rock it. For example, here we got Scarface. She couldn't even get a ticket to Glorilla's concert. She couldn't even get into the album release parties. She had to sneak in. You mean to tell me you can't, just because you succeed, you got people in the comments talking, I ain't giving. Well, I understand, but don't expect people to give to you, because people are watching exactly how you speak in the chat. And you don't know who might be watching. For all we know, Glorilla's watching. For all we know, Scarface is watching. And if you say you're not going to be giving, people like, yeah, okay, I know not to mess with that person. I know not rock with that person, because that person's just going to take whatever they're going to get and they not going to give. Now, some of these people may turn back around and say, I'll give. No, you won't, because you've been exposed, right? People been exposed in the chat, and not just my chat, all across the internet. You got content creators that been exposed. I ain't giving none. Okay. People know not to work with you because you're not gonna be giving none. You just want to hoard. You're out for self. You're selfish. Christ came to teach us to be selfless. Y'all focus on selfish. Y'all trying to hoard every dollar, every cent, everything. And sometimes giving back, a matter of fact, a lot of times giving back don't require a single dollar. That's the point when we watch the videos. What has Glorilla done for them that doesn't require money? See, everybody just focus on the money. Y'all like, man, I got money. Look, all these so-called successful big content creators, all they talk about is the money. You know, if you give your money to all your family members, you're going to end up broke. A lot of the family members weren't even asking for money. As a matter of fact, this whole 2,500 thing became a joke. It's something that Victoria came up with because it's funny, because she kind of got like a comedian side to her. So, you know, it's like it became a thing, a talking point, new things she could do and put out there 2,500. But the point is, giving is not always money, and y'all be too focused on money. Y'all, it's like people show what's in their heart. And so when I'm talking about Victoria here giving back, is she going to give anything back to her family members? Is she going to talk and shout out her family members the same way that she thought Glorilla was supposed to shout out? Is she going to put her family members in a video the same way that she talking about Glorilla should? Is she going to go rock and go kick it with her siblings the same way that she said to Glorilla? See, I'm straight down. Listen, man, F all this favoritism-ish. See, when you show favoritism, all you just saying is that you just care about self. You just care about self and those people in there. You don't have a true giving heart, a true giving spirit. You have a selfish heart. And unfortunately, the majority of this world and the majority of this planet is all about self. That's what the devil teach you. The devil teach you about self. Do as thine will is, focus on yourself. And I'm not saying you can't focus on yourself. You got to focus on the things that God tell you to focus on. But the point is, we talking about looking out for your family. And if you don't look out for your family, who you supposed to look out for? Some random in the street? We supposed to be looking out for randoms? You go put somebody on just because you famous and you got money so they smiling at your face? Of course, people gonna chop it up and act like they cool with you when they see you pull up in the new whip. They gonna chop it up and act like they cool with you. For example, y'all see how I'm dressing right now. I'm shirt and tied up. When I was out and about earlier, I'm gonna go back out in a few minutes. When I was out and about earlier, it's amazing how people look at me. They like, ooh, who is that? Who is that? That's how they looking. They all like, sir, sir, sir. People moving out of my way. It's amazing when you put on a shirt and tie because they see money. See what I'm saying? That's how some of y'all are. Some of y'all got a house, a nice car. Some of y'all been seen at this place, or you in the VIP section or whatever. So, of course, people gonna chop it up. They see what you do for a living. Oh, you do that? Oh, wow. Some of y'all are content creators like me. Some of y'all might be celebrities. And so they see all these things and then they respond like they cool with you. They respond like they support you. No, they don't give a damn about you. They care about the shmoney. They respecting the shmoney. Take the money away. Take the cars away. Take the fame. Take the name. Take all that stuff away. Then how would they respond to you? Would they have that same giving spirit? Would they have that same, excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma'am, let me move out of your way? Will they still do that? Will they still look at you like, wow, who is that? Come on, I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. And so as it relates to this situation with Glorilla, a lot of people are focused on Glorilla and taking her side because why? She got the most money. Out of all the siblings, she got the most fame. She got the most money. She been out the longest, etc., etc., etc. She was the first one out there in terms of hitting it big. So people are going to automatically rock with her. Why? She got the fame. She got the connections with other celebrities, people out there. So people going to rock with her first. She was the first one out there. And they just going to look, oh, you just hating. Oh, you just that. Listen, a lot of times it got nothing to do with hate. It got nothing to do with hate. You're supposed to give back. Somebody gave Glorilla an opportunity. If somebody didn't give Glorilla an opportunity and allow her the chance to get put on, she wouldn't be out there. That's how a lot of you, when you went to your job, your job, you're just over broke. A lot of y'all were given an opportunity by the hiring manager or some supervisor, or maybe somebody who put in a recommendation for you, whatever it is. They gave you a chance to put you on. They ain't have to put you on. I don't care how qualified you are. I don't care where you come from or not qualified. Somebody gave you a chance and put you on. They decided to give back. Why? Because they believe maybe if I give back in you, you're gonna be an excellent employee here, et cetera, et cetera. And you're gonna basically be able to give back to the company. You see what I'm saying? They made an investment. That's what I'm saying. Did Glorilla make an investment with them? Glorilla says she don't else with them. She ain't made no investment with them. And now what we asking the question is, with this success, this newfound success, I mean, we already know that Scarface had made $31,000. Then you got to account all the money from these videos and all these other things she getting into, these interviews, the list goes on and on and on. Because all of a sudden she hitting the scene, she everywhere. She being requested, she blowing up. Is she putting any of her other siblings on? Is she putting any of her other family on? Or is she following the exact same steps of Glorilla? The reason why I say that is, don't be surprised if you see the other family members then going in at Scarface. Next thing you know, they're going to be making videos about Scarface. Instead of saying Glorilla ain't right, they're going to be like, Glorilla and Scar, she ain't right. They ain't saying it now because they need Scarface's voice to help their voices get out there. You see what I'm saying? They need her voice. They're like, okay, Scarface, she talking about this. She putting it out. It's helping to state our claim. So they ain't going to say nothing. But see, when that time moves on, if they at a certain point and you see Scar just steadily rising and she don't put them on, it's going to reveal the whole thing. It's going to reveal the whole thing. And quite frankly, when it comes to situations like this, when it comes to these stories, when it comes to these celebrities, we don't even know what's real and what's fake. Because they acting fake. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all something. I normally don't do this. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let's see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pull this up on the computer. If not, I will, I'll just have to show it to y'all from my phone. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. I think I can pull it up. Dang, the only thing is, I don't want all my other messages popping up. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to y'all from my phone, because what it is, I don't want to show all of my messages popping up. I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, I mean, we don't know if this is a celebrity grab, if this beef was planned, if this is a humiliation ritual. There's a lot that these people in the industry do, and it's a big question, and we have no idea. But one of the things I want to show y'all is something that I did on TikTok. Okay, so if you look at this message, I'm gonna make sure it's clear, okay, in a second. This is me here, okay. I reached out to your girl. This is your girl. You know, this is supposed to be Glorilla's sister. I sent her a message. She ain't no shame in my game. I ain't got no problem with this. I sent her a message saying, hi, I saw your YouTube video about starting your label and etc. I have also followed your story as well. Your songs need a more polished and professional sound. I will do this free of charge. Free of charge. Now, I ain't getting ish out from this. Do you think I'm getting paid to sit there and use my studio equipment and my time and my expertise to polish her songs? I'm not getting paid to do that. See, a lot of y'all don't believe in giving back. Y'all will just do stuff just to be getting something in return. That's why y'all do, well, let me act right so I can get something in return. Let me get it so I can get something in return. Okay, let me continue the message here. I said, if you send me an audio file with your vocals only and another audio file with the music, my apologies, the camera. I don't know why the camera be doing that jump. If you send me, come on, camera, focus on the text here. If you send me an audio file with your vocals only and another audio file with the music, I will produce a cleaner, more professional sound. If you like how it sounds, I can do your other songs. Blessings. I sent this, when did I send this out? Y'all see, I sent this Saturday at 11:02. Saturday. No response. No response from somebody that's supposed to be struggling on social media. Now, it ain't like she got a whole bunch of people here on social media. She got 437 followers. Right? What I want to say is that I did this because I was going to give back. She talking about doing her music. She needed a more polished sound. I was going to help your girl have a more polished sound. Boom, bang, boom. No charge or anything extra. So she could go out there and do her thing. Then she got a more polished sound. It'd be easier for her to get out there and get her name out there and do what she need to do. Did that require me giving her $2,500? No. I'm doing her a solid for free, but she didn't respond. Now, some people could say, well, she just didn't see the message. I beg to differ. I think that there's somebody or something else behind this, and I find it suspicious that I haven't even gotten a reply. Me being, I'm not just some regular smuggler dude. I'm a content creator. I'm a music producer. I'm known around. I'm an artist. Listen, people know who Brainwavezz is. So if she was serious, she would check that message and at the very least respond. Because it's not like she got like millions of people, hundreds of thousands, and she just getting a gang of messages. Ain't nobody gonna send her no message like that. Okay? So I ain't getting no response. Okay, so now I see people here, and that confirms why I didn't get a response. So you got TT Baby 1342 said that's the sister Scar, says she's not her real sister. She just trying to come up. Can you find TT Baby? Can you find or tell me where that video came from where Scar actually said that that's not her sister? Can you let me know so I can pull it up or find it, even if I have to do it in another video? I would like to find that. We also got Shelby saying the same thing. That lady is a content creator, not Glorilla's sister. She's chasing followers. Okay, so I want to because there's some talk about there's a brother out there, and that's not the brother. Apparently that's not the sister, and she said a lot. And what I want to know is, on that note, let's say that this is confirmed that that's not actually her sister. Okay, I'm not gonna say either way. I hear what people saying in the chat, but I need confirmation. The thing is, I want like confirmation that, because I've seen a lot. Like the story, she was there, she moved out. I gotta have confirmation before I stand on business either way. But what I will say is that if that's not her sister, appreciate you, TT Baby. Even if you got to hit me up later or post a comment, and I will, I'm gonna have to do an update to it when you find it. Like if you leave a comment on this video, where you found it or whatever, then I'm gonna do a follow-up video on that. I'll jump right on that. The thing that I'm mentioning though is that there are supposedly other siblings. So I just want to know, because we know there's 10 of them. Okay, Glorilla and Victoria are 2 of 10. So the other 8, I just want to know if the other 8 been put on and been helped out. since, we got Scarface here that got money. And then two, what I want to know and what I wonder is how come no other content creators have been saying anything about this so-called sister? Are there any content creators that have called out and made videos saying, no, that's not the sister? We're talking about the one that I just showed on my phone. Yeah, Shelby's right. She said the guy was a content creator as well. They jumped on the bandwagon. They were retelling things Glorilla was saying. Yeah. And let me make this clear. If I get confirmation, and it may very well be through this video that Shelby's working on, TT Baby or whatever, whoever else may be working on sending me. If y'all seen the video and y'all know, hey, leave a comment. Don't put it here in the live chat unless you know right now, and I could go pull it up right now. But if it's later, come back to this video. I'm gonna shout you out. Just leave your comments telling me, hey, Brainwavezz, go to this particular channel, look at this video. This is one of the times it's okay if you gotta promote somebody else's channel in my comment section so I can go find it. Okay, when I find it, I'm gonna get it and we're gonna do a reaction to it. We're gonna chop it up. But what I find more disturbing is that how somebody else is using this situation as a come up, and nobody's even talking about this. No one's even questioning these things. It's crazy, man. This whole thing is crazy. This whole situation is crazy. Yeah, I know some of the siblings do live with Glorilla. You got one autistic sibling. It's hard to keep up with. Like I said, it's 10 of them total. So that's a lot to keep up with if you don't know them personally. It's not like it's just 2 or 3 siblings. Let's see. TT Baby says, look it up. It's on the post. She said, Glorilla says that's not her sister. She trying to come up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. Let me see. So far, I mean, right off the bat, I'm not seeing I'm gonna have to probably take more time. Like if the video is not popping right up for me right away where I can pull it up, I'm gonna have to take some time and actually go dig for it. I really don't want to do that on the live stream because that takes from the professionalism and it takes for the time that I can spend with you all. So it's probably something I'm just going to do another video about it. Yeah, Robert, listen. So anybody in the chat, if y'all know exactly where the video is, where Scarface that's on the screen here is saying, hey, let me do this real quick. See if I could do this. Where Scarface is saying, hey, that's not my sister. They just trying to come up like y'all been sharing me. Please let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna do a whole video reaction to it. But kind of back to the point that I was talking about, I still wonder if we're gonna see Scar give back to her family. Is she gonna put her family on? Is she gonna give back to her family? Now, so far, we've only heard from these fake brothers and these fake sisters. You see what I'm saying? We haven't actually heard from the real brothers and real sisters. So I don't know if we ever will. And like we said, we don't know if this is actually a stunt or some type of game or some type of industry, satanic ritual, whatever they do for them to come up off of it. Because a lot of times they do things. You got people that'll stage beef. They'll create all types of situations and conflict just so they can come up. So could it be that this whole so-called beef situation between Glorilla and Victoria was just a whole big beef just to put Victoria on? It wouldn't put Glorilla on. Glorilla's already put on. But it would generate buzz with Glorilla, and everybody start talking about Glorilla this, Glorilla that. I'm looking at Glorilla. I want to get back into her music. I want to watch this. I want to come here. So it would generate buzz either way. Now, Marilyn Edwards, let me make something clear. Marilyn Edwards says, but they look just alike. They look like twins. No, no one is saying that Victoria that you see here on the screen is not Glorilla's sister. That's confirmed. That's actually her sister. What we're talking about is this other chick that been on the internet. Let me put her on the screen real quick. Hold on. This other chick here that's been trying to pose like she this one. Hold on. I don't want the audio to play. I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick. Hold on. Oh shoot, what did I do? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I clicked on something. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, we talking about this person right here. Okay, this is who we talking about. We talking about this person here who's been going around. This person trying to go around and make it seem like she's the blood sister. This is the one, Maryland, that people are here in the comments saying that this is not Glorilla's sister. This is just someone who's trying to come up. And that's the video that I want to find from Victoria. It's in the bottom left corner of the screen currently, saying that, no, that's not my sister. She's just somebody trying to come up off of the situation. Just like that guy who was claiming that he's the brother. So apparently at this time, if that is true and that's established, there is no other sister and no other brother who has made a YouTube video or social media video at that claiming that they're related to the Woods family. So this is who we're talking about. Okay. And you know what I want to know? I want to know too, how come Glorilla hasn't like called these people out too? Because you know, Glow don't hesitate to call people out. She'll call you out. So I want to know how come Glow has said nothing about them. Man, nah, man, you know that dude is on the internet. Mine, that ain't my brother. That other chick too to be on that ain't my sister. They fake. That would have squashed that. We would have had two official statements, one from Glorilla and one from Victoria. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's the one who I'm playing on the screen. I mean, you don't know who it is. I mean, I don't want to put her name out. I mean, I kind of put it party out when I reached out to her, but that's why she ain't reply. Because if she replied back to me, then she would have been exposed that it's all fake and she's just trying to come up. So let me make this clear. Let me do this real quick. Let me make this clear. Okay. Listen to Shatara Banks. I'm gonna put your name out here. To Shatara Banks, aka Lady Banks. If you are not Glorilla's biological sister, that message about helping you out with your music, all of that's off the table. All that's off the table. Let me make this clear. If you are not Glorilla's biological sister, don't hit me up. Don't respond. Don't reply. The offer's off the table as far as doing your music. That offer was only extended to anybody that was actually a member of the Woods family, a sibling of the Woods family that does music, that doesn't have the quality, and they just need a professional sound, and they could use that professional sound to get their foot in the door with what they need to do. As far as anybody outside of the Wood family, nah, don't hit me up. Don't hit me up. Don't hit me up you posing, because if you do, I'm going to do a video and I'm going to expose you big time. And the last thing you want me to do is do a video to expose you, because when I do my videos, they're very thorough. They're thorough. People watch them. They're going to know all the details. They're going to know this. They're going to know that. They're going to know the whole play. So I just want to make that clear. If this woman, we're talking about in the top left corner of the screen, is not Glorilla's biological sibling, don't message me. Don't hit me up. Don't message me. Okay? It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You got somebody by the name of Aquarius MC Coco says Brorilla don't have enough to give her family anything. She do not even have her own place. I mean, do you know that? Because all I know is I've been seeing Brorilla just living it up lately. Um, we've already done the tapes where Brorilla has confessed to making at least 31,000 from TMZ. That's right. From TMZ, made 31 bands. Now, I'm not saying that that's like a crap ton of money, but that was just at that time. The videos has since have gone viral. She's gotten into this. She came out with she got her clothes. She pushing this. That 31 could be 51 for all we know. Could be 61. Could be on the way to 101. Ain't nobody saying that it's got to be, okay, I got to give you 2,500. Now I got to give you 2,500. I got to give you 2,500. A lot of times it's not about money. It's about relationship. Everything is about relationship. See, a lot of people think it's about money. And y'all be like, man, I can't help them out because I ain't got no money. A lot of times people don't need your money. They need your word. They need your information. They need your expertise. They need your connections. Sometimes all you got to do is introduce people. Hi, this is my sister. Hi, this is my brother. Folks will instantly perk up with your brother, with your sister. They be like, how you doing, bro? What's going on? Oh, I'm great. Da, 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 da. Next thing you know, you talking. So what do you do? Yeah, man, I got music. I'm into this. Oh, you got music? Oh, you just like Glow? I see music running the family. Hey, check this out. Come over to the blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, that person gets an opportunity. Now, if they fumble the ball and you've opened the door and you provided an opportunity, that's on that sibling. That's on that person because they fumbled the ball. But you have given them an opportunity. Sometimes that's all it takes. If you're at a place and you're working and you know you got a sibling that's looking for a job and it pays decent and they're hiring and all you got to do is like, yeah, slide me your application, and you don't slide them your application, you see what I'm saying? It's simple things like that. And that's what I want people to understand. Everybody's focused on cutting checks and cutting money. We got to get out of this, man. It's not about cutting checks and cutting money. For example, Glorilla could open the doors for a lot of people. All she got to do, again, is just, hey, this is my man. This is my woman. You know, look, boom, her name alone would open doors for a lot of people. Look at what it's done for Scarface. Oh, this is Glorilla's sister. Glorilla's sister. Everybody buzzing on the internet right now. It's Glorilla's sister. Everybody running up to her when she in the shoe store. It's Glorilla's sister. Why are they doing that? Because Glorilla's name opened the door. You understand? That's why. That's why. It's so simple. It's so simple. So simple. So like that, these are some of the things that I'm talking about. And these are good points that y'all are bringing up. I just want to remind everybody, it's not always about money. We be thinking it's about money. It's not always about the money. You understand? It's just about the name. A lot of y'all work from somewhere. A lot of y'all big pimping, y'all doing things. And if somebody were to name drop, you're like, if they be like, hey, he with me, she with me, next thing you know, you can walk up in the building. Some of y'all can't get into, listen, if you work somewhere and somebody don't work there and it's like a high level of security or whatever, for example, you be like, yeah, he with me, she with me, they with me. Next thing you know, you in there, or you coming in the club, you in VIP, you standing outside of the club, somebody in the club in VIP, you like, yeah, that's my man, that's my woman right there, or whatever. Boom, you in VIP. It's that simple. So that's all I'm talking about. Will we see Brorilla, Scarface, or whatever put any of her siblings on? Will we find out about it? Will there be any mention? Will there be anything other than getting a hot and spicy sandwich at McDonald's? I understand you gave them a hot and spicy. Will there be anything else? That's what we're going to pay attention to. That's what we want to see. And as for these so-called siblings up here, like the one in the top left, when I verify and I confirm, because I know that's what people are saying, I just want to verify and confirm before I do any videos and I stand on business that that's not the sister. Oh man, it's not gonna listen. I'm gonna have a whole nother set of content for people like this. I got a whole nother set of content. Because again, when it comes to helping family members out, if they fumble the ball, they fumble the ball. If you gave them the ball, you quarterback, you threw the ball. If the wide receiver dropped the ball, guess what? It's not on the quarterback. If that was a legit pass, a good pass, it was a pass that the receiver could catch. It wasn't like the quarterback threw a bad pass. If you throw a good pass and the receiver just dropped the ball, it's on the receiver. It's not on the quarterback. Nobody's looking at the quarterback. It's like, hey, the quarterback threw a good pass. It's all on the receiver. So for family members, for friends, if you gave them money and they didn't use that money wisely, that's on them. They dropped the ball. You're not obligated to throw another pass to them if they're going to continue to drop the ball. What we do is we try to provide opportunities for people to better themselves. But if they fumble that opportunity, like I said, it's on them. If you get hooked up with somebody and somebody can put you on just by their name, and you decide to talk crazy and talk shiesty and badmouth that individual that could put you on, come on now. That's some of the same lines of talking points that people talking about here with Victoria. Oh, you talk bad about Glorilla. How's she gonna put you on? Glorilla even said that herself. So, you know, I'm just, you know, bringing these things up. I want to bring this to the awareness for us to talk about it, think about it. There's a lot. We're going to see where we're going to go from here. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to try to find a video with Victoria here saying that this chick here in the top left corner is not her sister. Perhaps as well as that other guy on the internet is not the brother, and they just trying to blow up and capitalize. And that's why y'all can't believe everything on social media. This is why we can't believe everything, because just like them, if it is verified that both of them are fake, they're not biological siblings, but they putting out videos like they siblings, and everybody run with it. Look, there's the brother, there's Glorilla's brother, there's Glorilla's sister. You see? That's why we got to do our research when it comes to things that's produced on the internet. So, I don't know, man. The whole situation just crazy. It could just be a come up. I don't know, man. I don't know. The whole thing is just, yeah. Lively Cuts got a point. He says, "Why get online and pretend to be a celebrity sibling? I hope those people are not that slow, because celebrities love suing." And see, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna do my research, y'all. I'm gonna have to do an update. It's most likely is going to be the next video that I do, unless something else breaking. It's crazy, man. It's I know about a lot of stuff going on out here. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. I know about Jesse Jackson being dead. Trust me, I know about all the breaking news. I know about it. But I got places to be. I got to go back out. You know what I'm saying? I just got an award in public safety. I would show you the award, but, you know, I don't like putting my business out there like that, because you just got too many dumb people on social media. You got too many satanic, demonic, evil people. So I like to keep what I do there somewhat private, unless, even though it's public, I like to keep that out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't need to know them details, but yeah, I got an award. I would show you the back of the award or cover part of it up, but you know, it is what it is. So it's one of the reasons why I'm dressed up like this, and I'm also about to go back out. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of this, man, y'all go after your dreams. You go after your goals. You take opportunities when they present themselves, especially opportunities that can lead you to success. Seize those moments, capitalize on those moments, make the best of those moments, make the best of connections, relationships, work hard, do everything you can, put God first, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you got to do to get it. You know, get it legit. Get it the right way. Don't be like these people. If they're found to be false, don't lie. There's a lot of content creators on social media. I'm telling you. Okay, TT Baby says it was on Glorilla Tells All. Hold on, let me take a picture of this so I can come back. Because I'm about to I'm about to jump out. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to step out. So I'm gonna try to go look for it. I don't know. I might show y'all part of it. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go grab and show y'all part of it. Hold on one second. All right, let me see. I'm gonna cover some of this up. I want to cover all of this up because I want to put all my business out there. I mean, if y'all figure it out, if y'all put 2 and 2 together, then hey, it is what it is. But you can clearly see here public safety. I told y'all I work in the school district. You see what I'm saying? So y'all can see this, and y'all can see that it's for the current year. You see what I'm saying? Y'all can see it's for the current year. So I'm not playing. I'm not one of these content creators that begin up here lying. A lot of times people don't realize how hard I work. You see what I'm saying? I do this as an inspiration. I'm one of the few content creators that comes up on social media creating content full time and work full time and achieving accolades on both ends. It's hard work, y'all. It's hard work, but I do it. I'm not somebody that just got a 9 to 5 and I don't work. I bust my chops. Do you understand? Okay. And I do the same here on social media. Listen, let me tell you, if you got to work a 9 to 5 and it's something you're passionate about and you enjoy and you want to do social media, you can do it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. However, in order for you to do it, you have to be the type of individual that is self-sufficient. Okay, you're the type of individual that is a leader. You're a take charge individual. If that's not you, then no, you can't work a 9 to 5 and do this. Okay, you got some people on social media believe you cannot be successful on a 9 to 5 and have a career and be successful here on YouTube. I don't believe that, because what I believe is that you can be successful in anything you do. Do you understand? If you want to do it, you can be successful in anything. Don't let nobody, I don't care, a content creator, I don't care if it's a billionaire. Think about it. You've got CEOs of companies to this day who told them that their product would fail, that their vision wouldn't work. You had other successful people saying, no, you can't do it. No, you can't do it, because that's not the vision that God gave you. God didn't give you a vision to quote unquote, let's say, work full time and be successful, have a family, be involved in the community, do this and do that. Because I don't just work a 9 to 5 and come home and do YouTube. I'm involved in so many community initiatives. It just make no sense. Some of y'all will be like, Brainwavezz, how in the world do you do it? When do you rest? When do you stop? I don't know. You tell me. I even got another YouTube channel. A whole nother genre. I'm not talking about a YouTube channel in the same genre that I can just, like I can't stream what I do here on the other YouTube channel. They're completely separate. That's what I mean. Some people got a same type of genre with the YouTube channel. Okay, you could do that. That's just like what you're doing. Stream here, stream on a short platform, do this and do that. I can't do that. So what I'm trying to say is that you can do whatever you decide to do. Don't let nobody tell you, Lively Cuts is correct. He says managing time is the key. Absolutely. Managing the time is the key. I just want you to know that you can have a successful career on YouTube and you can be successful in whatever it is that you do. If you put your mind to it, right? If you got to have a plan, you got to know what to do, you can do it. You can be successful. You understand? You can be successful. You see what I'm saying? You can be successful. The only reason why I didn't want to put all the information out, like I said, on my award is because you got a bunch of crazy people on YouTube. Listen, I ain't got time for no drama. I just don't have time for it. So I'm not going to bother there putting it out. You got some people that still be lurking in the background, waiting, looking for stuff. I mean, I'm out in the public anyway, so it ain't like I'm hiding. However, I'm not just about to put all the information out. I don't need a bunch of people trying to pull up, trying to do this and trying to do that. So anyway, point is, stay encouraged, be encouraged by that speech. I just want to show y'all I keep it 100 with y'all. What you see is what you get. I don't be like these other content creators. They lie to you, talk about they got success, talk about they doing this, but they don't show you no proof. They don't back it up. You understand? I stand behind what I say. I got proof. I got receipts for days. I don't care if somebody got 1 billion followers. That don't mean nothing to me. I back up what I say. I see some of these content creators with 1 billion followers and they ain't ish. The reason why I say it is because they got the wrong attitude. They don't really want to help nobody. They want to keep people like a slave plantation. They want to keep you down. They want to keep you broke, busted, and disgusted. They don't want to see you come up. They want to be just like all the other oppressors out there. They're just a recycled version of an oppressor. It is what it is. So, hey, I said enough. I'm about to make some moves. I got to get out here, have some more fun. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to go do just that. And I'm going to catch all y'all in the next one. So until then, peace and blessings. I'll see y'all then. I don't know why the camera getting all. There we go. I don't know why the camera be cutting up. Probably made it do too much work and then wanted to go take a break. But anyway, y'all, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and blessings. Appreciate y'all for coming through again. Remember to subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I can't grow it without you all. I'm trying to stay as diligent as I can with putting out content. You understand? So I'm trying to put these videos, these live streams out. Thank you for your support. Make sure you hit the like button, share, leave your comments afterwards. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and blessings, y'all.